children. Today I am not going to take any lesson. Fifth unit, active voice, passive voice I am going to take. Active voice, passive voice really easily you can understand. If you know the tenses clearly and then helping verb, you can write very easy manner. Okay ma? So I will tell you, be careful, listen careful, understand careful and try to write the correct answers. Okay? Okay? Sita, example I am saying Sita eats a mango. Sita eats a mango. Here, for every active voice, we have to divide it three parts. Number one is the subject. Subject means maybe person, maybe thing, whatever. So what we are going to know, that is known as the subject. In this, what is the subject here? Sita is the subject. Sita is the subject. So what the subject going to do, we are going to know. So about the Sita, we are going to know. Okay. In this, what is the verb? Eats is the verb. Eats is the verb. What Sita is eating? What is there? A mango. A mango is the object. My dear students, for every active voice, you are going to divide three. Number one is the subject. Number two is the verb. Number three, object. So actually, what is the meaning of the active voice? Active voice means what the subject does the work. What the subject does the work. That is known as the active voice. Okay. So, while we found subject, verb and object, we are going to change active voice to passive voice. Easily it can. Okay. So, what are the changes you are going to see here? What is the object in the active voice? While we are changing active to passive voice, it comes to take the subject place. Object is in the active voice, it comes to the subject of the passive voice. But you be careful, these two are very important one. So, subject you leave it. While we are changing active to passive voice, you have to remember these two are very, very important one. Why? Because mean, when the object comes to the subject place, first we have to know whether the object is in the singular or plural. Can't you identify, ma? Yes, easily we can identify. Object is the singular, plural. When you know why we have to think clearly mean, it comes to the subject place. For example, see here, a mango. A mango. A mango. It shows the singular. Now, a mango is the subject one. So, afterwards, we have to use the helping verb. Already we learned 4 types of the sentences. No more. Declarative means which will give the full meaning and ends with the full stop. Full meaning means we have to use the helping verb. Without the helping verb, any sentence cannot give the meaningful. Okay, meaningless will be there. So here object comes to the subject place automatically. Why we have to remember the verb? Because based on the verb we are writing the helping verb. When the object is in the singular, verb is the present tense, we have to add is. We have to add is. Is shows the present tense helping verb and simultaneously it shows the present tense helping verb. Present tense helping verb. Is it clear, ma? When the object is in the singular, verb is the present tense. In the passive voice, we have to use is. Then one more, what we have to remember means, for all the passive voice, while you're changing, for all the passive voice, you have to use the past participle of the verb. Whether there is a continuous tense, past tense, perfect tense, whatever. you have to use the past participle form of the verb. You have to remember. Don't write the past tense. Okay, ma'am? Present tense, past tense, and past participle. Third one. So here, what is the past participle? Eaten. Very good. Eaten. I wrote does the work. What the subject does the work is known as the active voice, I told. Okay, ma'am? Here in the passive voice, what we are going to know? A mango is eaten by, subject comes to the object is by Sita. By Sita. Is it clear? So you have to change. Object comes to the subject place, subject goes to the object place. But you have to remember which helping verb we have to write based on the object. If it is the plural, automatically we'll write the or. So past participle as usual. For all passive voice, we have to use the past participle. Okay, ma'am? So this is the passive voice. What the subject done the work. Done shows the by. Okay, so active voice means what the subject does. Passive voice means what the subject done. Okay, ma'am? Again I'll tell. Object comes to the subject place. Okay, with the help of the object is the singular verb present tense. We'll write the is. Past participle by, subject goes to the object. For all these are the clues. Okay, so here the verb is the present tense. The verb is the present tense. If the verb past tense, what we have to write? That also I will tell. This is the first one. Second one, same example I am taking. Sita ate a mango. Sita ate a mango. Here is the is is the present tense. Ate is the past tense. So is we written the helping verb present tense. Okay. When the verb is the past tense, that you have to remember very clearly, ma. Don't write the wrong one. So subject, verb, this is the object. What I told, object comes to the subject place. Okay, a mango, verb past tense, object to singular. Object to singular, verb past tense helping verb was. Very good. Was plus past participle. What is the past participle? There is a ate. Don't write the eaten. Okay, not eaten. What is the past participle? Eaten. Very good. Eaten by, subject goes to the object. You have to remember only two. Object and verb. Object and verb. Passive voice depends upon these two. That's what you have to remember very clearly. Okay, ma'am? So two examples I gave. Verb is the present tense is, verb past tense was. If object to plural, what will write? Object come to the subject place. At that time, you should not write the a mango. A mango shows the singular. If there is a mangoes, plural is there. Okay, mangoes. Here also a mango. Here what will write? Are. If the object is the plural, you have to mention the are. Is, or, am, are present tense helping verb. So is, or, am, or present tense helping verb. I told you already. Helping verb. What the past tense? Was shows the singular. Was shows the plural. These are the past tense helping verb. Okay, ma? Is it clear? So, object comes to the subject like mangoes are eaten by Sita. Here also, mangoes. Here, what shows the singular? What about the plural? Were eaten by Sita. Mangoes. Is it clear? Okay, you have to remember verb present tense, object singular, is plus past participle come into the passive voice. When the verb is the past tense, object singular, in the passive voice, was plus past participle. Okay, these are very important ones. And second one, if the object is the plural, verb present tense, or plus past participle. When the verb is the past tense, object plural, verb plus past participle. So based on the verb and object, you are going to write the passive voice. Okay, is it clear, ma? You have to remember what are the helping verb, first one, and second one, while you are dividing subject to verb and object, you have to remember verb and object. Based on these two only, you are writing the helping verb. For all the passive voice, you are using the past participle form of the verb. Is it clear? Okay. Try to write what are the exercise given in the textbook. Without seeing, you try to write. While you are dividing subject to verb and object. Okay. While you are doing, really you understand nicely. Okay, ma? Is it clear? If there is any doubt, you call me or you send your original numbers. Okay, ma? Okay, is it clear? Bye.